Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Great, great. Good morning, Ronaldo, Miriam, Giza, Sofia. Welcome. Very good, very good. So we are live on YouTube. Okay. Can you hear me? Oops. I'm listening to myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So we have a new time during the week on Wednesday morning. Last week it was at 9 with Yuri, but then we had to change to, hey Sophia, hello.
Hey.
So we had to change for a couple reasons, and we're gonna do at 8 a.m. every Wednesday now, and Yuri is going to bring his TNT tomorrow on Thursday at 9. So this is the changes we have, and sometimes it happens because of people's schedule, so it's pretty normal. Sometimes I cannot tell earlier enough, so I'm sorry about that. But yeah, we are doing a great week. We are talking about sexism in different ways, and it's been really good because people are respecting each other, their opinions, and it's been really, really good. Today we have a topic that I want you to create the questions with me, or just you to create the questions, especially women. We're gonna do the questions together before we join the small rooms. And I think everybody here has been already on TNT, so there's no one new. But for those who are here watching on YouTube, TNT is a free group to connect people, and we have some subjects to do it. Some in English, some in Spanish, some Italian, some in French, and we are getting now the coding or programming and marketing. So the idea is really to connect people around the learning itself. And yeah, we are in 12 now, so welcome. Good morning, everyone. And I decided to talk about the impact on women mental health. And then I was thinking, yeah, I have no idea how to create questions about this. And then I thought, why not ask you girls to create the questions, then we create the questions together, and then we are going to be able to discuss. And I think we don't need to go to small rooms if we kept like 12 people. So I think that's the first time we are gonna do like this, and I'm gonna need really your help. So Giza, Sofia, Miriam, Paola, Ana Clara, Grace, Susie, Ana Paula, and Ana Carolini. Okay. So I'm gonna ask you to present yourselves first. And then after your presentation, I'm going to ask you to bring a topic, to bring a question for us to discuss, okay? And I'm going to write down over here. So impact on women, mental health, right? So is any volunteer to start presenting and then bringing a question around this topic? Sophia, maybe?
I'm still thinking about a question, but I can present myself. I'm Sophia, I'm 24 years old, and I'm from Minas Gerais, but I'm living in Campinas with my sister, and I'm a chemical engineer, but I don't know a question yet, I'm thinking.
Very good, no problem, no problem. Let me try Giza.
Good morning, guys, girls. This is Giza. Well, I think there's a noisy background here, but anyway, I'm gonna start. So I'm from Belém, Pará, Brazil. Um, I am here on TNT because I want to practice my English skills and listen to you, of course, with your different accents. And well, maybe we could talk about how does sexism play out the work environment? How does it affect the workplace or something like that, you know? But I'm still thinking about the question.
So how do sexism lay out the work environment? How does it affect women at work? Very good question. Very good question. Thanks for that. What about Miriam? Miriam, are you there?
Sorry. Yeah. Let me turn on the video. My name is Miriam. I'm from Belo Horizonte, and I work with development system, and I am an analyst, and I think that this area we suffer a lot in the mental health, and I am not able to think about a question right now, but maybe why women is so affected by the sexism, and why it still I don't know. Maybe I am a person that suffered a lot with this point, and yesterday I talked about it, and one point is the imposter syndrome, and I had it. So maybe why the companies don't carry more about this, don't care about more this point. Maybe I think it's important to care about the imposter syndrome, and maybe we can talk about it.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, I just posted here. Thanks for 2 questions. The third is not a question, but like for us to discuss the imposter syndrome effect on women, right? And yeah, I think we could bring. Oh,
I think I have a question.
yeah.
I think we can talk about how this pandemic is affecting women's mental health.
Oh, sorry, can you repeat the question?
How pandemic is affecting our mental health.
How pandemic is affecting women health. Very good, very good. Very good, very good. Oh, and someone is trying to sign. Very good. So Anna, we are using the same account. No problem, no problem. Maybe I am going to be signed out. So there is an alert here, no problem. So you're the host, and then I'm gonna click OK and see what happens.
No,
okay?
you are the host now. I will.
No, but yeah, just to be right here. Okay, don't go anywhere, and I'm gonna ask you just to present yourself and bring a question. Okay, so let's see if I'm gonna be signed out or not. Checking.
Okay, I'm sorry. I think it was about yesterday.
Yeah.
My name is Ana Paula. As you cannot see my name here, I am 25 years old. I am a physiotherapist. I'm finishing my master degree, and my specialization is in women's health. I don't know if I can make a question, but maybe someone can help me how to make my phrase become a question. It's about, it's not just about women, but it's something that happened always with me. Why do you believe more when someone says something about you, when you cannot realize about it by yourself? An example, and when you say, I am good doing this, I will believe. But if I know I am good just by myself, I will not believe in the same way. I don't know. I think it's about self-esteem or something like this.
Yeah. Like create it like this. Why do you believe more when someone else tell you you're good about something rather than yourself, right?
Yeah, I think it's this.
Very good. Thanks for that. And Ana Clara, how about you?
Hi guys, good morning. So I'm Ana Clara, I'm 21 years old. I live in Araruama, in outside of Rio de Janeiro. I am studying civil engineering, and I have a question I write here. I don't know if the sentence is all correct, but have you ever recognized that your mental health was affected because sexism? So it's more to girls, but
Can you repeat that? Because
yes,
sorry.
have you ever recognized that your mental health was affected because sexism?
Very good question. Great. Very good. Paola. Are you there, Paola? Miss Paola?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. My name is Paola. Hello, everyone. I'm 21. I'm a student. I'm from Paraná, but I'm living in Rio Grande do Sul to study just for a while. And well, I was thinking about we are here in boys and girls, so we could talk about how boys think that the actions can be bad for the girls' mental health and how it really does. Could you understand me? I couldn't say it in a right question, but that's my idea.
Yeah, very good. Very good question. So how boys think that their actions can be bad on girls' mental health and how does it really happen?
Very good.
Yeah, exactly.
Very good. Susie.
Hello, my name is Suzane. I live in São Paulo. I am a system engineer. And I was thinking in a question maybe when a couple have a children, just the woman are asked about the behaviors of the children and why. Yeah, because the children have a dad and a mother. And why just the mother is asked for the friends and the society, like your kids and the behaviors. I think both the couple are need to respond to this, not just the mother.
Yeah, very good. Very good. Very good. So why does only moms are asked about the child behavior? Very good. Ana Caroline.
Hi guys, how are you? Good morning. Well, I'm Ana or Carol. You can call me both ways. I'm 24 and I'm from Indaiatuba in São Paulo, next to Campinas. And I'm studying food engineering almost finished, but let's let's wait for the next month. And the questions I was thinking about is, well, how sexism affect the relationship between women, like a relationship with a woman with another woman. And I think about another question, and you can choose one of them. What are the expectations for women during the life, like having a job or other things? And what are the expectations for boys? And how do you think, how do you both genders feel about it, about these expectations, right? Understand?
Yeah, just writing down.
Okay.
Very good, very good. Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
So what are the expectations for women at life, and how are for boys, and how is for boys? Sorry, my bad. So, oops. So how is it for boys, and how do both gender feel about them?
Yeah, exactly.
And last but not least, Grace, are you there?
Yes, I'm there.
Could
Hi.
you? Yeah, hello. So could you?
At the moment, I don't have a question. I don't have any questions. Yeah.
No problem. Just present yourself.
Okay. I'm Grace, and I'm from Zambia, and I'm 23 years old. I am a missionary, and also I'm also a French translator. I help people at this time. I help people who are learning French, and yeah, I'm a French translator as well, and a French teacher at the moment. That's what I'm doing. Yeah.
Very good, very good. So I'm just going to copy and paste the questions again, and I'm going to split you in rooms, okay? So you can talk and discuss privately about this, but I'm gonna keep some people in here just to help me out to keep the conversation going while there are people watching on YouTube. So I don't know if you realize, but you are being judged about your English, okay, on YouTube. So that's the idea about being live on YouTube, to make you feel the feeling of judgment, because judgment, it's going to happen whether you like it or not, okay? Your judgment, especially for women, I believe, it's going to happen, all right? So be aware of that. And okay, and then in this room, I'm gonna split in two rooms because we have lots of questions. I'm gonna split in two rooms, about 4 or 5 people. And one of the rooms I'm going to keep, yeah, I'm going to keep you all here. So let me change here. Okay. All right. So let me double check here. All right. So the rooms, I will need a volunteer. Okay. So just be aware that I will need help. And just 1 second. Okay. So there you go. All right. Just accept the invitation and let's make it happen once more. So boys, present yourself. Very good. Yeah, Sophia. Oh, just girls in here. So Sophia, Anna. Anna Paula, how do you like being called? Anna Paula, Paula? How do
It's
people
a
call?
long story. And Ana Clara know about it. And when I live in Araruama, like she lives now, people just called me Paula. And when I moved for Juiz de Fora, I said for everyone, my name is just Paula. And someday someone asked me Ana Paula, and it changed. So now some people call me Ana, another Ana Paula, another Paula. I don't have a preference, but I think most of them called me just Ana. I don't know why, but they do like this.
Great.
No preference. Call me as you want.
Yeah. People always ask me, how do you want to be called? And I say, I don't know. It's up to you. I call myself Philip. If you want to call me Phil, Philip, Felipe, Felipe, whatever you want, like Zé, John, or whatever, it's your choice. My choice is Philip, but no rush. Don't feel pressured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call you Ana Paula then. Ana Clara and Carol. Ana Carol. We have a lot of Annas here. Ana Sofia. Ana Philip. Very good. So the first question here, how does sexism lay out the work environment? How does it affect women at work? Very tough question. I'm gonna start again with Sophia. Sophia,
Well, I don't have a lot of experiences at work, but in my internship, what I feel was that I think men feel more comfortable at work to express themselves, and I don't know exactly why. I think this is a lot about how our society is structured. So many times women just don't feel confident enough to express their opinions and to feel comfortable to make decisions without asking if they are really doing okay. Like someone said here that we are not confident for nature, you know. We just have to achieve that confidence with, I don't know.
yeah, you're doing great. Very good, very good. Does anyone here want to add to Sophia's answer? Maybe Ana Clara? Yeah.
Yeah, I agree because we feel uncomfortable, principally when we are working with men. Like I worked as an internship last year and in a bus company, a public transportation. So as the company inside, I worked with, I don't know, 9 men and just me and 2 girls, older than me, but women. And the environment was comfortable, but one day, another guy who I'm saying it on live on YouTube is difficult, but he started to work and he don't know about me and don't respect me like hello, good morning, and touch my arms, you know, and it's so uncomfortable. And the other guys never do it, always treat me like a princess. And the other was very interesting because the other bars recognized the action and always said, "Oh no, don't do it." So was very nice to see the behavior of the others to care about me, but this man was very difficult, and it's so difficult to say it because it's so uncomfortable. I think Sophia, Ana, and Ana Paula, and Ana Carolina understand me, but maybe some guys think, no, just a thought. No, it's not a problem. So it's very difficult to say, but it's important, and that's it.
Very good. Ana Carol, do you wanna add?
Yeah, I agree with you. I think what Sophia said was about we have to work too hard to prove our knowledgement and I don't know our abilities. I don't know. And men instead they don't have to work so hard to prove. It's like they already are expected to be good at something, uh, especially with professions or with or jobs where there are sorry more men working, you know, like I don't know, a mechanic, or if you go to the supermarket and you buy a meat, I don't know how to say açougue in English, but if there is a woman, we always think, oh my God, is she doing okay? Is she taking the right meat for me? I don't know. I already heard this kind of comment, and it's very uncomfortable. And I think the other thing that upset me in at work is the men explaining, like they explain to us a subject like we are a child, and step by step, like you don't understanding, but someday we will. Stay calm. So come on, I'm a smart woman, and I can understand what you're saying because you also understand. Understand? You get it?
Yeah.
That's it. It's very
Yeah, really sad to, you know, to happen. And I'm going, why women are so affected by sexism and why is it still affecting? So, Ana Paula, could you help me with this?
Yes, I was thinking about the other question. I was not prepared for this one. I don't know. I think it's because men, or most part of them, are sexist. So it affects directly women. An example, I was thinking about it about the other question. But as you know, I am a physiotherapist, and I never had any problem with a man patient. But why I need to be afraid all the time? Why I can't close the door and it's normal? When I am treating a woman, I can close the door and I have no problem. Why I need to think, I close the door or no, what can happen here? And when I am treating a woman, I can touch and where I need, I'm not touching because I want. It's because I need to see and I need to make some exam. But with a man, I need to think. It can make some think. What he will think if I touch like this? Touch or no? Or I don't know. I'm really afraid threaten a man, and I need to be afraid when I need to go to the doctor and the doctor is a man. What's not normal? I don't know if it's just my problem, but I think all the women feel the same. The doctor will close the door and he needs to make some exam, and I feel not comfortable. He's touching me, but I don't know what he will do next, what he can do with me. I'm there and the door are closed. I don't know, it's really bad because we feel this all the time, the same thing. And I don't know if it will change someday.
Yeah, we live with fear, and everywhere we are going, we have to be this way because we have to be prepared for anything that can happen.
Yes, and it's my profession. I need to do my best with any patients. But why with a man I need to be? Why I cannot touch and do as I do in a woman? I don't know. He can think it. I am. I don't know, facilitating something. I don't know what the man can think.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know either what we can think. Really. It's really bad. And I have an hypothesis about what we think, but I'm not going to bring in here. We're gonna have another discussion later in another week. And welcome, Yuri. We're having a good discussion here. Lots of learnings. And I'm gonna move to the next question because I think the second it's too wide to answer. So let's talk about imposter syndrome. I think it was Sophia, you brought this up, right? This question.
No,
I
I
don't
brought the
remember.
pandemic one.
Yeah, I don't remember who brought this one. So the girls here, does imposter syndrome affect you in your daily lives? Your daily life? Do you understand imposter syndrome? So imposter syndrome is like the word in Portuguese. You feel like you're not good. You're an imposter. I don't know if it's really imposter, the word, but I need to check. But it's like you're doing your job. For example, you're teaching English, and then you feel you are not good enough to teach English because you are a woman and you have like, I don't know, maybe you are in a talk and you see guys speaking about teaching English, just as an example, okay? And then yo, this guy is so intelligent and I'm just like, oh, I have no idea what I'm doing. So like imposter syndrome, I know it happens to everyone, but how does it affect you as a woman? Does it affect you? Do you feel like you are an imposter somehow just because you are a woman? Um, I think this is a good topic.
I never thought it happened with me because I am a woman, but sometimes I have this kind of thoughts. And I think it's more related with self-esteem. If my self-esteem is not enough for make this thought out of my mind, it will continue saying, you're not good enough. See how this person is better than you, and blah, 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 blah. But I never thought it happened because I am a woman. I think it's happened because I don't know why it happened. But now, as you are talking, maybe it happened because when a man grow up, everyone say, you are good, you are a man, yeah, you are the superhero, you are this and this and this. So maybe the self-esteem of a man can be better than a self-esteem than a woman, because we just are, and you are a good cooker, or you are a good mom, or you carry your baby like this. Maybe.
You're pretty. Yeah.
Yeah, like especially about cooking, it's really bad. Anna Carol?
Yeah,
I think
I'm not a good cooker, so what I am? If a woman just can be a good cooker and I am not this, what I can be?
I think we are always complement by our physical
appearance.
like you're pretty, you're a princess, you're very, I don't know how to say, delicada, yes,
Delicate?
Dedicated.
yeah, delicate, gentle, I don't know. And this is a little boring. And I want to be a superhero. I want to be a strong person, you know. And I think that's because of because of it. But like Ana Paula said, I never thought that my imposter syndrome was about me, was about my gender. I think it's a topic because of self-esteem. Also, that's it.
And what about you?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Ana Clara, please.
Okay. I have already recognized this imposter syndrome because I like so much sports. For example, I like to watch soccer and play on another sport, like in the surf, alpinism, whatever. But sometimes when I am talking with guys about the subject, I feel uncomfortable because, oh, they know more about me, but I know many things. So when in a conversation, I feel uncomfortable to say something is maybe is wrong, and they judge me because I am a woman and I don't know. Or for example, when you say, I like soccer. Okay, what is the 11 players in the Flamengo's team, for example? And oh my God, I don't need to know about the 11 names. I just like to watch. I'm not the coach to schedule all the players. So it's like difficult some moments about this imposter syndrome.
Very good. Does anyone want to add something on this topic?
I agree with them. I really don't feel this the imposter syndrome, but I know that many women feel that women feel that because I think it's a problem with our society. You know, men grow up uh, being teaching some things and women another things, and we just don't learn how to feel confident about ourselves. We are always being teaching that we have to be this way and not this way. You have to do this kind of things, not that kind of thing. So when we are in another place that wasn't supposed to be, that we weren't supposed to be, we just don't feel very comfortable, and sometimes we don't realize that because we are women. Sometimes we just don't feel comfortable and we don't know why, like they said. So I think this really affects women.
Very good, very good. Let me go to the other topic. And Yuri, I'm really sorry, but I think it's really complicated for us as boys to answer.
We need to
So,
listen. To,
yeah.
This week is a good week to learn more, and
Yeah.
listen. I'm enjoying.
Great. So, how pandemic is affecting women's health? Very good question, Sophia. So, do you want to start answering?
I wanted to bring this because I think I'm seeing a lot of women too overwhelmed with a lot of work because we already had more work at home for rules. I don't, not everyone, but I think in the pandemic, maybe women are overwhelmed with a lot of houseworking, and we still have our works out our house. So we have to take some people have to take care of their child, and many times I think men thinks that his work is more important than women's work, and I don't know, this keep women usually think more about housework. I have to change the towel of the bathroom, or I have to wash the clothes, I have to clean the bathroom. So it's a lot of things that keep on our mind, and many men don't think about that. So staying at home all the time with things getting dirty all the time, I think it's difficult. It's harder.
Yeah, I heard this from a student I have. She told me that yesterday. Exactly that. Yuri.
Just want to add something, just to blame myself. I did this, okay? I did this like I was married before years ago, and I'm not proud of this, but I used it to think that my job was more important than her job, you know. Uh, when we were together at home, I thought, oh, I need to have time to work and to improve my skills, but you don't. But I was not, you know, no, you don't, you cannot do that.
Yeah.
No, it was not this way. I was not violent or something like that. But I did this, you know, in a way that you would not see it, perceive it. If you
Realize.
look, yes, because I was a good husband and she was a awesome woman and wife. You know, we had a good life, but I know that a lot of times good relationships can have this problem. We think that just because I'm a man, I have to carry this responsibility of money and work, and this is more important than what the women are trying to do, her dream, and if she wants to work at something, at some skill and all the jazz. I think it's important to listen, because when she said, I oh my God, I just did this, you know, in my life. And I think that sometimes it's important, because men think that, man, if I sexist, you know, it's because I'm very bad. No, no, sometimes you are not bad, you're a good person,
Yeah.
but you are sexist, you know, you are doing things that is not, that's it, just to add.
I see that on my father, for example.
Yeah,
You know.
I saw that on my father a lot, and I thought that this was normal, you know, this is good, okay, I have to work and she has to take care of the kids, and that, but I was not, no, you can't work, no, she worked, she was out, I created my girls, I cook it, I how can I say that? I did a lot of things because I was a better man than my father was. I know this, but I was still doing things that were not good. So sometimes it's good to think, oh,
Yeah.
I'm not
Even
I'm
women
not a
think.
bad man, but I'm sexist. I do this, and now no, now
Yeah.
I'm trying to change this. Okay, it's not some, but it's not easy. It's not you. Okay, you change it from, you know, nights to
But
in a day. Yes,
we need to push ourselves to, you know, change that. And
yes.
And even women think that way sometimes. We sometimes don't realize that we are thinking this way and we are being sexist also. And it's hard. It's hard to change our thing. One thing that it's constructed in so many years before. No, we lived this way. We learn how to live this way. That's why we have to talk about those things and men have to participate and have to try to understand and realize what we have to change, because it's so important.
That's what I'm going to say, because we are taught that these kind of things are normal, and that's why men do it, but they're not bad people, like Yuri said, and that's just a thing that we have to go to, I don't know, to change. In our society, to teach boys and girls that they can do the same things and they have the same responsibilities on their house. So this is the thing.
very good. Serena?
Just one more thing. It's not about just help the women with with the housework is to split all the things. We don't need help. We need everything split, and that's it. They don't have to feel, oh, I'm going to help my wife. No, you are going to do because we live there. You have to help also.
Yeah, we don't like to do the things either. We don't like to clean the bathroom. We just, because we're taught that we should do it. We must do it. So this is the thing we have to divide, to split in the same way.
Yeah. So you should say, no, I am going to help you. You're not going to help me. I'm going to help you because it's your responsibility. You know. Yeah.
I'm going to help you, teaching you. You have to do this.
Yeah. And you, Serena, I know you have lots of stuff in your mind about this. Yeah.
Can you repeat the question, please?
How pandemic is affecting women's health?
Oh boy, in so many levels. You know, I think it's unique for every woman. It's a little bit hard to give you a precise example of how this happened, because sometimes it's just the fact that you have to stay at home and overwhelmed with your obligations, or sometimes the fact that you still have to go out and left your kids behind. So I think it depends from their reality. And for me, it's kind of, I don't know, it's a little bit weird actually. I think it's more related with the other question, because since you're working in a pandemic environment, now is the time where you don't have so much help, or you know how to do or you don't. So you start to question yourself and your ability to do your stuff, and happens like a lot. You don't have your advisor, you don't have your students, it's only you to work for yourself. So it's very complicated, I would say. And I think that's it.
So let's, we have 2 minutes left. So do you want to choose a question? No, let me choose. Have you ever recognized, it's wrong here. So have you ever recognized that your mental health was affected because of sexism? Yeah, all the girls are like nodding. So can you share, like, Anna Carol?
Yeah, especially about my appearance. Like, am I pretty enough? Am I, I don't know. I don't, this is the thing I was thinking about. I like to cook, for example, but I don't like to say to other people that I like to cook, because they're thinking, oh, she's going to be a good wife. And I don't like to associate it to things, understand? So I cannot say the real things about me, because I don't want to be expected to do things that sexism thing. I don't know how to say that. I don't know how to say even in Portuguese, but it's hard to show yourself and to show your clean face without makeup, because you're a woman and you're expected to be beautiful. And I don't know. Go ahead. Sorry.
Sophia?
I don't know. I agree with her. That's what we were saying. We just don't feel confident, and we don't feel confident to say what we really want like to do, because sometimes the people are expecting some things from us or are judging us from our appearance, and there are a lot of stereotypes, and we don't like to be recognized by this. We want to be recognized what we really do, not what we're, I don't know how to say it, but it's difficult.
Yeah, I know. Ana Paula, and you?
Can you repeat the question?
Have you ever recognized that your mental health was affected because of sexism?
Yeah, of course. Every example that I said here made me think, oh my God, it's not fair. Why it's happening? It's normal to threat a man, and it's normal to threat a girl, and I don't need to feel uncomfortable with this. But it's more than me. I can't change it alone. The world needs to change, and I will be changing with time. It's not easy to say this and no, now I'm not scared about sexism. No, now I know what I am, and everything they said about me, it's not truth, and it's okay, I'm good. No, it's not easy. So I feel it several times.
Very good. Very good. So now I want to listen from the boys. What have you learned from this subject today? Junior, would you mind starting?
No. Sorry, I was waiting. I've heard a story today that let me see, I forgot her name. That Suzanne told, and it got me sad, I was raised with a mother and two older sisters who took care of me, who taught me to respect people for who they are, not for their appearance, not for their sex, but for who they are, for the good they do to the world, and to help people and accept them, whoever they are. And she told a story that got me really sad, because sometimes it's easy, especially for us men, to forget the reality, to forget what's happening all over the world, all the time, all day, with so many women every single day. And they even mentioned that in some places in the world, men are looked as a possession, like Saudi Arabia and places like this. So what I took as a lesson from this today is to always keep remember myself, to don't let me forget, to keep pushing myself to make the difference, to help other people understand, and to don't forget what's happening, because it doesn't affect me. I gotta look up for the people who raised me, like my mom and my sisters, and think that these are happening to them every single day, and I gotta make sure that this won't happen anymore.
Very good. Very good. Thanks for sharing that. And Thiago Fontes, are you there?
Yeah.
Great, man. So what have you learned?
I just listen our comments. I said because the situation this Susan is said. All right.
Very good. Yeah. So what happens in the small room stays in the small room, right? So thank you for that. Rogério, do you have something that you want to share that, oh, I learned this?
Okay, Philip. I I agree with Junior. He was in my room, and I think that we have a problem in the society, and it's extended to workplace. And I think that we are changing right now when we start to think about this subject, and when we start to discuss about this topic, we can to be aware about this problem, and we have the opportunity to change because we can see the problem and we can fix the problem. It's like when I have a problem in my life, I sometimes I'm not aware about the problem, but when I'm I realize the problem, I can fix, and that's it.
Very good, very good. Thanks for sharing. Let me ask Ronaldo. Are you there, Ronaldo? The black mask, Ronaldo.
I'm protecting others.
Yeah.
uh, yes. Oh, I think that when we work with a woman, I have, I think that they both have to talk about all things, especially the sexism, and keep it clear and put the limits for each other. When you can have some problem, I think that the better way is talking about it. Keep it clear. Maybe people don't talk about something that it can occur just because that. Okay?
Very good. Yeah, we need to keep talking, and yeah, it's very important. And Yuri, what have you learned?
Yeah, a lot, a lot. I'm learning a lot here, and I'm learning every day because I have two kids, two girls. Some of you know that, two little girls, and they are amazing. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know how to handle with sexism here in my home. I know that I'm not doing the perfect job, and but I'm trying. I try to do the better I can do. I had an experience where my one of my kids, she was she was sad, she was angry with a boy because this little boy was making jokes, and she was very angry. And when she was in the limit, she pushed him and she said, "Stop doing that. I'm gonna, punch you. You're Yasmin. Yasmin is very, very strong." And she said this. But the woman that was looking after her said, "Hey, Yasmin, come on. Don't do it. Boys are stronger than girls. Don't do it. You cannot punch a boy. And then I called her and I tried to say against, hey, little, you're not weak just because you are a girl. That you don't need to punch anyone. Try to talk before, try to call an adult, but you're not, weak because just because you are a girl. And this boy is not stronger than you. It's not real. You are strong enough. And I think that this is something important that we can do to our kids, especially girls, but we can do it to boys too. Every day, try to say something important that is not, it's go against what the word is saying. You can do it. You can just, when they are sleeping, try to go there and say, speak, hey, you are strong. Hey, you can do anything you want. You just need to work. You just need to study. It doesn't matter when who you are. Oh my God, I'm a girl, I'm a boy, or even who do you like? I like a boy, I like a girl, or anything like that, you know. It's important. That's it. I learned here, and that's it, I think.
Very good, very good. I'm learning a lot. You have no idea. And I'm sexist by nature because of how I was raised. I cannot deny. And it took me like, I started to be aware of things in 2016 when I dated a girl, and uh, how do I say that? She brightened the path for me, and I started to think about a lot of things. And then I started to talk about that to my mom, you know. Hey mom, this is not right, you know. And with my grandparents, I have no idea how to deal with that because it's a really, you know, old way of living, like a bad way of living actually, because all women, you need to take care of the house, the man will provide, like, you know. So it's really hard to talk about that with my grandmother, though I try sometimes, like, oh, you don't need to accept this, you can say, but it's really hard because she's afraid of saying things to my grandparents, to my granddad. So yeah, it's every day is a new learning, and I'm really glad to be here listening to all of you.
I have something to add to what Yuri said.
Please.
I think it's very important to encourage our girls and the next generation. But something that we cannot forget, it's also teach our boys how to be vulnerable, how to be more sensitive, and show them that this kind of thing is not weakness. It's not a girl thing. And a girl thing, it's not an offensive thing, because that is the association we are created to believe. And that is not true. There is no such a thing as a girl thing, you know? It's about feeling, it's about emotion, because it's something that we develop if you learn, if you teach. So when you teach someone or a kid and you help him to practice this, he will develop a better, you know, intelligence and emotional. He will be a better person when he grew up or she grew up, doesn't matter. And it's very important because sometimes it is important to teach our girls to be tough and say no and to stand out and blah, 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 blah. But it's also important to teach our boys to respect girls, you know? Now we're dealing with this situation because of years and years and centuries in a culture that always reinforce this stereotype of girl. But it's something that we can change and we have to change because it's not healthy to anyone. You know, it's very unfair and crazy. That's it.
Very good. Very good. Well, I have no words to describe how I am feeling right now. And I'm really happy to see this environment that we all created together with respect, opinions, and sharing ideas. So thank you so much for being here, talking and sharing ideas. It's really important for all of us. And please, we have a feedback coming up on your email. So there are some questions. It takes like 30 seconds, and it's really important to us on TNT to keep growing and to keep this environment like this. All right. We're gonna have, I think, another talk at lunch, if I'm not mistaken. And let me double check. No, just at 5 p.m. with Bruna. And then we have the French at 8. So be aware to schedule. And thank you so much. Have a good Wednesday. Have a good day. Enjoy yourself. Respect each other. and let's keep this energy going throughout the day. Thank you and good morning. Bye-bye, everyone.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Philip.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Morning.
Bye bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
You guys, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.